Hello, everyone. Hopefully, this is all working. How are you all doing? As you probably can tell, I'm in a new space. Hopefully, it looks okay. I still need to do more work. I still got more boxes to unpack and more kit to unpack and use, and hopefully get adapters to make it work. But let me know how the audio is and the video. I'm using StreamYard for the first time. I have got my hood up, not trying to look cool, but I'm a little bit cold actually. Today's quite a cold day, and I'm in the kind of underground garage. It's a little bit cold. But awesome to have you all here. I'm super excited. We have got loads of projects to review. One thing I didn't do was set up a new timer so we stick to a project. And I think on StreamYard, if I put a video on top, I'm feeling it mutes my audio, which doesn't really work very well because then you can't hear what I'm saying. So all is good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Everything's great. Love it. Oh, clicked on, got to get used to using StreamYard. Setup is cool. Thank you very much. New setup. Who's this? Really appreciate it. Yes, so it was quite a rush today to get StreamYard working, but hopefully we'll get to use it and like it. Let me bring my screen up. So yes, hopefully this all looks good. Usually my profile, how my green squares. I'm going to make Karuna laugh. My green squares. So I got some grey ones in here. I maybe need to make this a bit bigger. Or maybe I don't want to make it bigger because I don't want you to see kind of the grey ones. But, you know, I'm only human, and we're not all like Nick, who's a machine. You can do so many. And for those of you who are new here, we have an Eddie Hub organization. You can join. We almost have 900 members. You can join. You can review pull requests. You can create issues, do so many things. And obviously, we all collaborate between live streams and videos in the Discord. So let me see, how is the chat going? Don't worry, all things are good. Okay, brilliant. And I think things are coming up on screen. Unfortunately, no Radio Eddie today. I didn't get a chance to figure out how to get the audio from Discord into StreamYard. So I still need to work on that. So yes, give me some time. Hopefully for next week, we will get that working. So no Radio Eddie today. Yes. I have I'm just literally just working on a laptop at the moment, so bear with me. No Radio Eddie yet. We will get something working, and we will test it. We'll test it and hopefully get something working for next time. So yes, you're all welcome to join the Eddie Hub organization. And today we're going to go to the support repo. And if you want your project, resume, portfolio, GitHub profile reviewed, you can go to the support repo and you can hit new issue. And you can select the one that you need, portfolio review, open source project review, and so forth. So today, we're going to click on live stream review, and then it should filter all of those out, and all those in, I should say. And as you can see, there's a mixture of GitHub profile review to other ones as well. So let me go to the end. We have 4 pages. We've got a lot to do, but no timer. So I need you all to keep an eye on the timer. In StreamYard, you can bring in guests for audio only, so maybe we use that as Radio Eddie. I don't know. I think Discord will work quite well, so hopefully we can get that working. I'm sure we can figure that out. Right, so right at the end, the last one. Okay, this is my project. We'll leave this for now. We'll do this another time. And we have this one. So this, let's see if they have done one project. Well, let me share the organization if people want to join. Who's new here? Let me know who is new here and who's been here before as well. Really great. And also let us know where you are in the world. I love knowing where people are from, and then we can get started. Okay, I will share this issue. I won't forget, but I'm sure someone's reminded me already. Eddie into Hacker Mode. I'm sure I'll warm up shortly and I can put this down and I can show you my awesome hair, my awesome haircut. Okay, so let me share this. Here we go. And Nick is right. Don't forget to join our Discord and give the video a thumbs up, of course. Okay. Well, looks quite dark on StreamYard, but on my camera kind of preview on the screen above the camera, it looks quite light. So I might need to work it out a little bit. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got a GitHub profile and we've got a couple of open source projects. Okay, so let's have a look. I think we should start with a GitHub profile. What do you all think in the chat? Let me know. What's the specs of the new MacBook? It's the fully loaded 13-inch MacBook Pro M1. That's what I went for. Didn't buy it until last week because I was hoping at the Apple event, I was waiting that they would release the M2, but they didn't. So I went out and bought this. So when the M2 comes out, I'll give this laptop to Sarah and I'll get the M2. But hopefully it's all running okay. We've got Carl from Germany. Carl, how you doing? Awesome. Okay, everyone apparently is from nowhere or everywhere. But yeah. GitHub profile. Okay. Eddie needs a lighter background, maybe. Okay. Oh, we've got Ireland. From Ireland, cool. Not too far from the UK. Awesome. Although now I'm in Portugal, and it's everyone in Portugal blames me that I brought the cold weather from the UK because today has been freezing, and like last week in Portugal they had like 31, and I turn up and it's like 19. New MacBook runs on 3 hamsters. It's pretty good. It's pretty fast. I did some brief video editing. You saw the timer at the beginning. It seemed to run pretty well. GitHub profile it is. Vincent has spoken. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. I'm sure we've reviewed this once before, but let's review it again. Let's have a look and we'll get all your feedback. So I shared it with you. I will make comments in the issue, and you can also make comments in the issue yourself. And as always, you can also raise issues on the repo to get your green squares. Germany plays Portugal tomorrow. Will you watch? Oh, Carl, we should watch that. That'd be great. What time tomorrow? Let me know. I have to vote for Portugal. It's kind of my second home. So yes, hopefully Portugal will win. I don't usually watch the football, but if it's Portugal, Germany. But Germany are really good. I don't really watch football, but I always remember they always win. So let's have a look. What have we got here? Hi, I am Rishit. Okay, looks cool. It looks good. Animated GitHub. I think that's good as well. 1K followers on Twitter. Nice. 338 on GitHub. I don't think you need that because I can see it on the right here. I mean, it's not taking up a lot of space because it's just not vertically taking up space, so it's not so bad. Medium looks good. That is, I guess, their website. And then Stack Overflow. This is not my real contribution graph. I think it's good to leave a note like that. I'd probably leave it directly under the graph just so it's immediately there, kind of like a quote. Let me make a note and see. Yeah, he finished my work and attend this live session. Hira, hopefully I pronounced that right. Awesome to have you here. 6 CET, Central Eastern, so that'll be 1 hour ahead of Portugal. It'll be 5 o'clock for us. Yeah, I think I can do that tomorrow. Okay, yeah, ping me on Discord and we'll watch that. Okay, let me start making some comments, otherwise I'll forget what I was thinking. Let's see. And remember, you all can raise issues for these if you want your green squares, not scares, squares. Thank you for sharing. Reviewed on live stream. Here we go. Looks great. Some thoughts. Okay, so what are our thoughts? I've forgotten already. I think the quote's a really good idea. Love the quote about the contribution graph. Suggest putting above badges. Okay, what else have we got? My top 10 technologies: Python, TensorFlow, GCP, Azure, C++. Okay, looks good. I wonder if you get it all into one line. Make a bit more use of space, but that's just a personal preference, I think. Unati, awesome to have you here. How you doing? Germany will absolutely annihilate Portugal for sure. Oh, really? Okay, so hopefully that's someone who knows more about football than I do. But yeah, I always hear Germany are pretty good. Latest blog post. I do like that dynamic. I think it's really good. And then you've got this GitHub stats. I think that's good. I think there's a bit of wasted space on the right there. I think you can make more use out of that. Same with the top 10 technologies. I wonder if you could, put maybe 3 technologies wide, maybe have your top 9. That number's a bit weird, but then you could kind of make more use next to that graph. Let's see. Next to the GitHub stats, suggest making use of the white space to the right. Otherwise, it looks good though. I think it looks clean, not too long. I think mine's getting a bit long. I do need to improve mine as well. I'm good. Thank you, Unati. All is good. I'm in a new location. I'm warming up a bit now so I can take my hat off. Yeah, all is good. Thank you. Hope you're well. Why don't I use dark mode? Aha. Well, because dark mode looks awesome. I use dark mode for everything. But when I do live streams and recordings and videos, dark mode doesn't work so well. So I'm using light mode for that. But it's because I always had my green screen and with me in front of it. But maybe without me in front of it, maybe I could use dark mode and maybe it will look okay. Well, I'll have to try it and see. Interesting. Nick always has the gems and information. Can you tell that keeping the profile short and sweet is good, or making more and more loaded with other things too? I think keep it short and sweet because you want people to kind of go and find your popular repositories and then your contributions and then your activities. So I think like a page makes sense. If you look at mine I think is a bit long. So on my screen, okay, I have zoomed in slightly on GitHub to make it a bit easier for you all to read. But if I scroll down, it's kind of like two pages. And I think that's a bit too long. So I need to reduce it. I might remove this part because this activity is going to be down here in the activity anyway by GitHub. So I might remove that. So if someone wants to raise an issue for me, they can raise an issue and get a green square. Let me put that in. There's my one. So if you remove this section. What should we call it? The activity section. Yes, we'll remove that. I do like testimonials. These stats, I don't know if I remove those. I think I want to remove the animated images, and the banner at the top is going to change for the one that the community made. I think it was Karuna and Koalia and so forth. So I do need to change that as well. I think they look a lot better. All the different photos of me. Then if I can make mine a bit shorter, because I think it's a bit too long. Okay. Great. It is not too long, which I really like. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Close that one and see. Haven't got a timer today, so I need to try and remember not to be too long on these so we can kind of run through these. Okay, what did I miss? I missed some other. Why did I move? I moved because my wife's parents live in Portugal, and I thought it'd be nice to spend the summer in Portugal. More guaranteed weather, apart from today where it's just been chucking it down with rain and really cold. But usually warmer weather than the UK, and better kind of work-life balance. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. You've got the beach nearby. More spread out, more things to do, and kind of go out and keep safe at the same time. So that's the idea. I'll let you know how it goes. I will be posting more things on Instagram, like kind of more behind the scenes, more personal stuff if people do want to follow on there. So can you please suggest some organizations to contribute as a beginner in MERN? So MERN is Mongo, Express, React, and Node, if I remember correctly. Well, you don't need to contribute to just the MERN stack. You can contribute to any part of those because you've got quite a few technologies in there. So Carl and myself, and some others, but Carl and myself at the moment are mostly working on our API. That is, we're using Nest.js, not Next, Nest with an S, which effectively is Express underneath. So you could contribute to that. We're not using Mongo. We're using Stargate, NoSQL, AstraDB, which is pretty awesome. But again, it's very similar. It's like calling a REST API, and it's Node. So yeah, I don't think you should try and pigeonhole and use something that, because the framework you use is MERN, you only can stick to that. It's built up from so many other tools. You could use other things. I'm interested to know what other people think in the chat as well. Let us know. I've just realized my MacBook Pro is getting quite warm. I've never felt it get warm yet, but doing this live stream and so forth, it's getting quite warm, which is good because I'm cold, so I'm kind of going to put my hands on it and warm up. So that's great. What did Nick suggest? Oh, yes. Nick's suggestion was good. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, Unati's got some good suggestions as well. That's great. Unati Portugal is good, thank you. Ask me again. We've been here only a few days, so still getting settled in. Waiting for your review. Awesome. Hopefully we'll review it soon. Elon Musk of GitHub. I love that. Okay, let's bring up the next review. Okay, what have we got? Please review Brave CMS. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, I should share the link to the issue for all of you as well. Here we go. Has anyone used Brave CMS? There's the issue. Okay. Open source CMS. Let's have a look. So what's everyone's first impressions? I see 4 branches. That's good. It's like a low number, but not just one. So that looks quite good. And I see no tags. That worries me a little bit. So tags and releases are slightly different, but most of the time are kind of the same. So I see no releases. So for me, okay, no packages, it's fine. And I'd probably hide that. I should probably be writing this down, shouldn't I? I think someone's already suggested that. Here we go. Tom suggested that already. Okay, I will make some suggestions too. And if there's duplications, It shows how important some of these are. Reviewing on a live stream. Do I have that in my clipboard? No, I've overwritten that. Let me get that link again. I wonder if I can get some of the moderators onto StreamYard so they can like bring up some things from the chat and bring it up onto screen and stuff. Something I have to have a look at, seeing if we can do that. Reviewing on a live stream. Looks great. Some thoughts. Here we go. So what were our thoughts? Our thoughts were first impressions, releases. Not using releases tags. I should just say suggest using them. Let's have a look. Suggest using releases tags. Packages. If not using packages, suggest we should hide them. Any feature you're not using, hide until ready to use. What else have we got? So 8 days ago, so it still seems quite like an active project. It looks good, not too many files, 2 contributors. So let's go check the Insights tab first before we go down to the README. So have a look at the community one. No code of conduct. Ooh, we need one of those. I think issue template could help as well. Pull request, not so much. I think that helps more the maintainer, but issue template could be really useful. So let's have a look. Missing code of conduct. And what else have we got? Suggest having some issue templates. For example, what ideas have we got? For example, is bug, feature. I put an S in front of bugs, but it's singular because each issue should be for one item. What else? Are they using the wiki? They're not using the wiki, so you should hide that as well. If not using the wiki, suggest hiding. Bug, feature. What else? I can't remember. Tom is a machine. I know Tom did so many issues on the Hacktoberfest pull request. Went through and closed those, put comments in. I mean, that was just epic. Really tied that up. So thank you so much. Tom has been helpful to newcomers. That's great. Let's bring up Tom's profile real quickly and get Tom some more followers. I think it's Schmelto. Is it like that? Yes. Oh, what a guess. Okay, so this is Tom's profile. I like the code as an example. Very cool. So Tom has 52 followers. Let's see if we can get it to like, I don't know, a lot more. Follow Tom on GitHub. Here we go. Awesome. Bug, features, ideas. Yep, ideas is a good one. Thank you, Karuna. Let me bring that up. Here we go. I was writing a comment. Features, ideas. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, so it's got MIT license. Let's go down. It's got a screenshot, which I think is really, really good. It's a little bit blurred, but that's fine. You're not looking at the details, just kind of get an idea. And they have, yeah, I think it looks good. How to use it. Demo video as well. Okay, that's nice. That's really, really nice. I think that's great. This is how to use it. Is there a quick start of how to install? Did I miss it? I don't see a quick start of how to install it. Like, you know, clone, and this is, I think it's PHP, so it's gonna be like Composer or however they use it. But I think it needs a quick start in there. It's great that it's got screenshots. I really do like that. Great to have screenshots and video in the README. What suggest having a quick start section in the README. Awesome. What do you all think? What else jumps out? Look at the issues. Only 3 issues in total when the project's been kind of going for quite a while. I think they could use conventional changelog. Suggest using conventional, not changelog, commit log, conventional commit log for commit messages. And suggest, lots of suggestions here, using issue section. Yeah, and then labels as well, but I'm not going to write down every little thing. I think that'd be good. There's a pull request there. Okay, they're obviously using pull request. Well, they're using pull request a bit more. No actions, I don't think. I wonder if they could add something to an action. So if this is in Composer, does it have like a script section, like in npm, like in package.json? It doesn't seem to. I wonder if there are certain scripts that can be run. It can be added, like a linter. Other things could be added to a GitHub action. No, I couldn't find anything. We'll leave it at that for now, I think. I don't know how the time's looking. I don't know if we kept anyone kept count. But let's close that one and move on to the next one. Okay, we're still on 4 pages. Still got a lot to work through. Thank you very much, Avinash. Really appreciate that. Oh, Nightbot did not like the capitals on that. Nightbot is a bit twitchy. Okay, what have we got up next? And then, as always, towards the end of the live stream, we will grab people in the audience and have a look at their GitHub profiles or projects. Probably profiles. I quite interested looking at people's profiles. As I said, I need to improve mine. It'd be really good to see other people's. I can't use my Stream Deck with StreamYard either, so I can't like easily press the buttons. If I keep looking over here, it's because my second screen's over there. I'm trying to look at the chat and all the rest. Okay, so next one. Loads of comments in this one. Awesome. Okay, let me share the link so you all can raise, put a comment in and raise issues if you wish as well. Nightbot deleted it. Oh, did it? Okay, in StreamYard it still shows. I brought it up on the screen, so hopefully people got to see it. Okay, here's the GitHub profile. Okay. Let's have a look. I like the cartoon. I think that's quite cool. That's quite fun. I do like that. Let's have a look. I do like this coding one. I think Tom had something very, very similar. This looks a bit more like Ruby, I think. Or is it Python? I'm going to look for ViViV or Karuna in the chat. I'm not sure what this hash is. Is it like they're like Bitcoin wallet? We'll try and send some money to it and see what happens. No, just kidding. But I think it looks good. It's short. Bio, if bio, print bio. But it's getting called with no string. So it's always just going to say bio not available if you run it. I don't know. I'd expect it to have something that worked, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, everyone to their own. Hey, I ain't judging. Having code on there is pretty cool already. Oh yeah, it is Python. Okay, cool. My first guess was Ruby. Okay, but I should realize that it's missing the semicolons, so it's probably more Python. Hey Alex, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Oh, it's PGP. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that. That's a good idea, actually. And yeah, it's Python. Cool. Okay. So I might put that down as a suggestion. Maybe code in profile looks great. Maybe have bio string added to the method. Method call. What else have we got? Got some, some badges. I think that's really subtle. They're not like massive badges. And then you've got the automated animated graph things. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I think they could make a bit more use and sell themselves a little bit more. I think seems like a bit of information is missing. Suggest adding more info about yourself to stand out more. Yeah, I'm looking down here. It's a lot of Python as well. So yeah, Ruby was a bad choice. Yeah, I think they could just make more use out of it, I suppose. I wonder if they could put the code block like half of the page on the left and the right do something else to make a bit more use of space. Not sure I can say too much about that, really. Okay. I'm going to close that. Let me copy this so I can have it ready for the next one. There's some works going on outside. I don't know if you can hear the hammering and stuff or not. They're supposed to finish by the stream start time, but I guess there's a few things they forgot to do. How's the... what was the no for, Karuna? I can't remember. I got distracted. How's the new setup? You let me know. The new setup, I got a lot more space in this room. I mean, it's pretty awesome to have the space. But yes, at the beginning of the stream, I did mention that I'm not using my streaming PC. I'm just using everything on my M1 laptop and using StreamYard. So let's see how it goes and how it looks. So yeah, we will see. Oh, you like the new background? Thank you very much. No green screen. Oh, I do like my green screen, but you can't use green screen with StreamYard. Well, you can, but it just changes my background. Doesn't put me on top of the actual my screen, which I would want. Okay, we've got another profile link. Let's have a look. Okay, so let me paste this here. And then I will share it in the chat before someone reminds me. Let's have a look. There are so many mods. How so? Are there that many mods? Basically, because we've got so many awesome people in our community. Mods are always super supportive. Really appreciate them. It's a public key when they sign their GitHub commit. Not sure. Yeah, GPG can be used for like email and yes, for signing your GitHub commits, and you can share the public version and stuff like that. That's very true. Yeah, because usually I have all the light like coming on me, so I get quite warm. But this is such a big room compared to my like office back in the UK that I'm actually a little bit cold. To the beginning of the stream, I had my hood up. I've warmed up a little bit now. But this is Portugal. It's going to get really hot next week, so I shouldn't complain about it being cool now because it will get very warm. So we'll see. Right. Okay. Animated GIF. Liking this straight away. What do you all think? There is 10 to the power of 9 plus 7 profiles on GitHub. Welcome to mine. Cool. So can we do that calculation? Oh, that's not the calculation. 10 to the, was it power of 9 plus 7? There aren't that many profiles on GitHub. That's that's like a billion or 10 billion. That's like, there aren't that many. There aren't that many, I don't think. I'm GitHub star of that many people. I don't think it's that many. I think it's like kind of, I think a year or 2 years ago it was 155 million. So it must be around, I'm guessing 60 to 70 million by now. But I do like this. I do like the bio. I think it's useful. What if it stays cold? It's Portugal. It won't. I think that it's going to get warmer. Okay, not as warm as India. Bravo V. I think you definitely win on that front. So. Yeah, got a bio, which I think is really good. I really, really like that. Personal stuff, that's great. My tech stack, nice. Text editors, I don't think it's useful putting text editors in anymore. I think it's like a waste of space because people just use different text editors, and that's fine. Contact me, looks good. So it's getting a bit on the long side, I think. Not too long, not as long as mine, so I need to definitely shorten mine. I do like this. This Mario thing's quite cool. I think if you could recreate this Mario and have the Mario person as yourself, that'd be so cool. But yeah, I think it's fun, but I think it takes up space that maybe isn't needed. So I'm going to suggest they remove the text editors. Great bio. Suggest removing the text editors section as does not really add much value. And then suggest removing the Mario GIF. It looks cool, but takes up a lot of space. I wonder if can make more use of this white space on the right-hand side. But, contact me is good and so forth. What if that's a total possible GitHub profiles? I love it. You're always thinking outside the box, 5AV. I love that. Yeah, possibly. Lots of organizations. Wow. Part of Eddie Hub. Yes. I've got to somehow get sound effects onto here. I don't know how to do that. Eddie's snake game is done. Eddie Mario in it. That'd be so cool. The phaser IO that we're going to use. You all make some amazing things. That's just so cool. Super creative. And we got a yes from 5IV. Eddie Mario would be awesome. Nice. You're also creative. It's awesome. But yeah, lots of green squares. I think just the Mario thing just takes the person who's looking at longer to get to the green squares. Squares, not scares. So should I mention that maybe the number of profiles is not correct? Is that really the number of GitHub profiles? Question mark. Okay, move on to the next one. How are we doing on time? We're going for 30 minutes. I think we got through quite a few. Oh, let me copy this and I have to do it again. What have we got next? It's a project we got next. Okay, cool. You see Tom's already beaten me to it. Tom just does so many. What a machine. Awesome. Oh, let me share the issue. Hopefully I did that with the other ones. Yeah, I think it's not because it's written in Python, just because I think it's just harder to kind of play it and run it and so forth. I think, yeah, if you do it on the oops, not my one. If you do it on the web, then you can host it on GitHub pages and all the rest. So yeah, I think probably more people can get involved potentially. So yes. Kaboom. What's that, Nick? What's Kaboom JS? Not sure of that. Awesome. Enjoy your dinner. Have a great dinner. I'll have my dinner after the stream. Yeah, enjoy dinner, and then we'll see you when you get back. Right, okay, where was I? What have we got here? Okay, this is a project. First impressions. 5 branches, 5 tags. Liking that. Nice. You have releases tags. Yay. Awesome. Very, very cool. Also, web games are kind of more preferred due to heavy setup. Maybe we can all collaborate on this, where you can make the back end of Python and someone from the community helps out with the front end. Does it need a back end, the game? Is that like for multiplayer or something like that? Okay, so other impressions with the project is description, love it, link, great. Goes to the documentation. Nice. Really like that. Tags, readme, license. No packages, so suggest hiding packages. Probably good. Suggest hiding packages if not using that section. There we go. Nice readme. Do you like that? Docs screenshot. Oh, this is a screenshot from the docs. I don't know. I think an example might actually be better than screenshots from the docs. Not sure about screenshots from the docs. Could there be an example project? Could there be a screenshot from an example project? What about the commit? What do we have? Not using, suggest using conventional commit messages. Oh, I love that now. More and more I use it, the more greater it is. And what actions do they have running? Workflows. Auto comment, okay. Create release, they do that automatically. Nice. Issue label. Okay, they got some GitHub actions running. I wonder if they could run, do they have any scripts they could run on lint? Scripts tests, they got no other checks, okay. Have you, RenPy, and I haven't tried that one. We can do it with JS. Yeah, JS. I'm a bit biased. Or TS. Aye. Good to have you here. 3D gaming Python. Oh, wow. Awesome. Planning on hand tracking game before. Yeah, I saw that there's the JavaScript ML thing, which I'm sure you can do in any ML, but there's an example on the browser where you play the game in the browser like Pac-Man, and you put you teach it what you want to do. So I taught it, put my left hand up is to the Pac-Man to go left, right hand Pac-Man to go right, up, down. And that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. So you know where I'm going to go next. I'm going to go to the insights. And I'm going to go to community. What have we got? Looks pretty good. Pull request template, not the end of the world. So it looks really good. Nice. What about issues? Are they using issues? They seem to be using issues. And most of them have labels, which is great. They've pinned some issues. I do always forget to pin issues myself. Wiki's not there at the top, which is awesome if it's not being used. So that's great. I think it looks really, really good. I think that's all the suggestions I can make. Or has any other suggestions people have made? But I think that looks really good. Oh, let me copy this here so I can do it for the next one. Okay. Oh, we've got. I see Karuna's there. Okay. We'll get to that shortly. Let's open that and share this here. There's the issue we're going to look at. Don't forget, add your comments, raise issues as well. For each item, you can get green square. So one tag, okay, 28 days ago, not it's not bad. It's fine. Releases, kind of monthly or every other month or something like that. Everyone's different. 9 branches. It was a little bit high actually to see that. Updated a month ago, 28 days ago. Okay, and one of them is merged. That could probably go as well. So let's leave a comment and see. Suggest removing old branches, old and merged branches. So that one. And it's got a license, which is good. Using releases, only got one release, but that's fine. They can work on it. Animated GIF, you gotta love that. It's very, very good. I'm thinking like the documentation is good as well. It looks good. What do you all think? And then if we go to issues, I got labels as well. We've got milestone, no project board. Maybe project board might be easier to see. Pull requests with labels. I think that looks good. They've obviously been watching my live streams and videos to learn this stuff. I'm sure there's some ideas I can take from this as well. Oh, how many? That's how many zeros is it? Yeah, how many zeros? 368.5 million. Did I calculate that right? Not many suggestions I can make on this one. Looks good. They've got Docker Compose as well. Is that on version 3? I didn't think it was on version 3 yet. Maybe mine's a bit out of date. Need to have a look. Yeah, looks good. I can't really make many suggestions. I think the wiki, actually, we've got one. I'm not using the wiki. Let's remove the wiki. Suggest removing the wiki if not being used. We mentioned branches, issues, pull requests. We could use the project boards, but that's fine. I'm not going to get picky on that. No worries. Glad you're here. That's the most important thing, that you're here. Great to have you here. What were you working on? I hope it was an open source project. Was it? Fingers crossed. Let us know. Yeah, probably a big chunk of those are like spam accounts and accounts that were created not being used. Maybe squash commits or PRs. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Update, readme, update, readme, update, readme. I'm guessing there's all in one PR maybe. But yes. Possibly squash commits from PRs to keep history clean. Suggest using conventional commits to have history to create the change log in the release. Otherwise, I think it looks good. Wiki, and that was it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We'll copy that for the next one. Oh, vaccine finder. Awesome. How's that going? And what tech are you using? Let us know in the chat what tech you're using. Our very own Karuna. Okay, cool. So I'm going to share this. What have we got? Let's have a look. What am I doing? I'm not reading the issue. I meant to go on this. Repo is here. Okay. Portfolio. This looks very cool. I do like the translucent. Oh, I love that. Maybe I could do that, something like that for my live stream. I wonder. I do like that, like kind of transparent and translucent. I think translucent is the word. Oh, did not mean to press that touch. I'm still getting used to the touch bar. My bad. This looks really good. Karuna, you're super, super creative. No, this looks really, really good. I think you need to help me. Organize my stream, because it's got those overlays, as you know, from StreamYard. If I go to the branding, you can do these like kind of, obviously this is just the default one they have in, and I need to do something for that. And yeah, I need to get something good. I don't know if I can do something with, obviously can't be links, maybe a bit of information. I don't know. Have to have a think and see. But this looks really good. I really, really like this. It's very Apple-esque. Oh, just one suggestion. That logo was a bit squished on the Angel hack. Like squished horizontally. Is there anything I'd suggest? Let me start writing this down. Angel hack logo is a bit squished horizontally. Oh, it looks really good. Did you use like Tailwind for this, or did you do it all from scratch? Let's have a look at the, and you got a release, my first release, 2nd of May. Nice. Okay, looks good. How many commits have you had since then? Does it say? It usually says. Oh yes, there's 11 commits since then. Okay, so I'm guessing that's deployed out already. So maybe maybe you want to automate the releases as well. Suggest automate the releases. Current release is 11 commits behind. Maybe a screenshot in the README as well. What do you all think? Oh, let me bring the chat back up. I had the branding bit up on StreamYard. Let's have a look. Exactly, it looks amazing, Karuna. Everyone loves it. Love the support from the community. It's great how you all support each other. And thank you all so much today when we had so many new people from the Hydrangea hack that's happening this weekend. I did a talk for them yesterday, and so many people yesterday and today join our community from there. And you all gave them such a super warm welcome. So a big shout out to all of you. I really appreciate it. Lots of shout outs to Karuna. Absolutely. I want to change this. Looks amazing. There we go. Automate releases. Yes, I think that. And the screenshots, I was going to say. Screenshot in the README. Even if it gets a bit out of date, at least it gives an idea. And don't forget, everyone, these are, for each item that I've written here, you can raise issues on the repo for each one, and you can also raise pull requests, so you can get the green squares as well. Clone the project. Yeah, I probably wouldn't put that in kind of code blocks, because that's not the command they're running. Just my thoughts. I'd probably put like a colon at the end, and then have this inline code, something like that. Otherwise, people initially, I don't know, I initially think, right, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. You know, if I want the file, copy and paste sort of thing. So that's what I would suggest. Looks good though. Let's have a look. Community tab, of course. When do we celebrate the 20K? Yes, the original plan was for today. I'm glad I delayed it, because I'm not set up to do it. I haven't got the confirmation of the giveaways that I can give away. I need to know how many numbers I can give away and stuff, of swag and other bits and pieces. And my office is not set up. And so I was thinking maybe get Sarah involved in that live stream as well, potentially. To make it a bit more exciting. So yes, maybe another week or two, and we can plan something. I don't know, maybe plan some technical thing, challenge, game. We've got some games being made this weekend. I think it's at when is the MLH Init event? Does anyone know? If you can write it in the chat, and maybe with the projects from that, maybe we can kind of, I don't know, play with those games or something. I don't know. We'll have a think and see. Code of conduct. No code of conduct. Okay, need a code of conduct. Code. Missing code of conduct. There's a pull request. Oh, from Tom. Tom is everywhere. Well done, Tom. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, fixed typo. I approve this. And remember, everyone, you can approve pull requests, but you're not the maintainer on the project. It does help your profile as well. Looks good. There we go. I want to approve it. So there we go. When my name's appeared, I've approved it, and it should appear on my profile, and on that kind of star graph that you get on your profile, it will appear in there as well. It's not just about code. Okay, I could take a screenshot, and I could add it to README, and I could raise an issue, but I'm going to let all of you do that. 27th of June. Okay. Cool, 27th of June. Yeah, so not too long. It's like a week away. So yeah, the live stream will probably be after that, the celebration live stream. What did I miss? Let's have a look. Where is it? Some YouTuber made $500 for a static website in just one day using Tailwind CSS. Nice. Yeah, freelancing is so hot at the moment. Really, really is. It's so important. One thing I noticed I need to improve this. It might, will ask for more than achievements or experience. One thing I noticed I need to improve is this might look good, but kind of won't last for more achievements or experience. Your stuff always looks good, Karina. Hi. Okay, so what else have we got? But Karina, this is really good. You've got GitHub pages, you've got environments. Maybe remove packages, actually. That's another suggestion. Suggest hiding packages if not using them. What else have we got? The wiki's up there. I'm guessing you're not using it because no one uses the wiki anymore. And it's better to use the docs in the code base, the docs folder. Suggest hide. I can just put it above. So hiding packages and wiki if not using them. But yeah, this just looks great. Where did you get the video of someone typing? Is that you typing? Is that a video of you? Looks very cool. Okay, big thumbs up. Oh, issues. We check issues. You got some issues. Okay, and they've all been raised by other people. Gary has been quite active. So I also suggest, Karina, if you get an idea or you want to do something or fix something, raise an issue yourself as well. Someone might fix it for you. Oh, it's a GIF. Is it a GIF of yourself, like typing? Did you record a video and then convert it to a GIF? Copy this. Oh, I've closed too many. Eddie, I closed too many. Let me guys go back to live stream review. Page 4. We're still on page 4. Whoa. Are you all adding more as I go through? This is Gary who raised issues on Karuna's one as well. Okay, let's have a look. I want to delete that because that was only for Karuna. Let's have a look. GitHub profile link. Okay, let me share the issue for you all as well. So it's a GIF. I got it from internet. Okay, cool. And other people making suggestions. So Ridvik, great suggestion. Raise an issue on the repo. Get that green square, and it shows on your profile, on your GitHub profile, that you're collaborating with other people, not just doing like one particular thing. You're doing different things on different projects. I think that's quite important. Okay, let's have a look. So this looks nice. I just think it just takes a lot of space for that banner. I think it's just way too high. I think you could lose a lot of the space, top and bottom. Banner takes a lot of vertical space. Suggest reducing the height. Who am I? Got the whole section. My skills. I know, this is nice how it scrolls, but I know a lot of us, Nick, myself, and a few others are not too keen on this progress bar, but this is not a percentage, but I guess you can guess what the percentage is. And yeah. Oh, awesome. Shout out to Gary. Okay. We love giving community shout outs to each other. Don't forget, for our newsletter, you can give shout outs to other people. We want that. Let me bring that up. So if we go to eddiejow.io and we go to newsletter, we do have, you can sign up for newsletter obviously, but we do have a pets and tech section. So if you've got a picture of your pet, you can send that in. But community achievement, and it's for you to submit somebody else's achievement in the community. And then if it's a video or blog of the month of somebody else that you want to suggest, then you can do that. I will share that in the chat. But also, we will go back to what got me onto this, which is Gary's. Let me share Gary's profile in the chat as well, and you can follow Gary. Gary has 3 followers. Let's see if we can get double figures. Follow Gary on GitHub. Here we go. If Karuna says let's give them a shout out, then let's give them a shout out. Awesome. I love it when people help other people. So progress bars, yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but it's not the end of the world. Definitely really good use of space with the way they stack the stats to the right and left of this. That's really good. I think it's just a good use of space. Connect with me. Yeah, I think it looks good. Maybe some more green squares could help. But that's about it. I think it looks good and that space. It's got a bio, email, maybe a link. Do they have a website? Maybe a link. They're part of the Eddie Hub organization, which is woo woo, no sound effects. So you just get me. Looks really, really good. What did I suggest? A banner. Great use of space in your GitHub profile. What else? I think that's about it, really. Oh yes, a link, potential link. Because they do have some links down here. Well, GitHub, there's no point putting GitHub here, really. Not the end of the world, but Discord or something. Maybe put a link in the bio. Suggest putting one of your connection links in your GitHub bio. Otherwise, I think it looks good. Racing through these now with all of your help. And it's Friday, everyone. How is your weekend looking? What are your plans for the weekend? Let me know in the chat. Don't be shy. Okay, so that's Gary. We've done, I think we just did a Yash project. So we just did one. So we'll come back to that next time. Let's jump along. Okay, we got a profile and a portfolio and GitHub profile. So is one the deployed version of the other? I'm guessing so. Oh no, one's a portfolio and one's a profile. What do you prefer? Which one we do? Well, Heroku's taking quite a while to load up. Taking too long. Okay, we haven't got time. Time is precious, people. Okay, we'll do the profile. Let me make a note of that. Reviewing your profile on a live stream. And then I will share this issue with all of you as well. Yeah, Harshal, sorry, we did the portfolio another time. It wasn't loading. Thank you for reviewing my profile. We'll do suggested changes. Oh, awesome. I didn't realize you were there in the audience when I reviewed it. But you're welcome, and I hope it's helpful. Just some suggestions from me. Thanks for the suggestion to do portfolio. We will do it next time. Got to complete so many assignments and practical files this weekend. Good luck. All the best. Celebrating a little tomorrow. That's good. Always celebrate those little wins, definitely, and then back to studying because exams are coming. Oh, wow, you've always got exams. All good. How are you doing? Okay, right. Eddie, stop getting distracted. Let's have a look at this. So, Harshal. Is this the same Harshal? Oh, it is. It's the same name, but no profile picture on YouTube. So it took me a second because I usually look at the profile picture before the name. Harshal, I suggest adding a profile picture to your GitHub profile. Because remember, I have clients in the chat and clients watching a live stream. Make it easier for them to identify you on LinkedIn or GitHub. You know, they might want to send you some work or offer you some job or send you some swag or whatever it is. So make it easier for people to join the dots. Okay. Let's have a look. Akshu, how are you doing? What have you been up to? I think you've been quite busy recently. I've seen you on various events, I think, as well. Okay, so bio, I really like that. Check out my portfolio. I think that's the link we were just looking at, which didn't load. Oh, it is loading now. I guess the sleep. See, I really think if this is just front-end code, then I really, really think it should just be done on GitHub pages because Heroku just takes too long to load. We'll have a quick look at this as well. I do like the Ubuntu terminal. Oh, it's not even a screenshot. Very nice. I can't write in it though. It implies I could write. No. But yeah, looks good. Nice timeline, work experience, volunteer experience. I'm liking this. Maybe a little bit too much animation, like almost. But yeah, it looks really good. I like it. I'm guessing these go to the right sections, yes. Looks good. Okay, I'm guessing this is dark and light mode. Yes, you probably want to, I don't know, make it a bit clearer, I suppose. I don't know, some icons on each side. Exams almost over. Yes, I can't wait till everyone's exams almost over so we can all geek out some more. Aren't readable. The headlines is in these ones up here. Is that what you mean? Oh no, these ones. Oh yes, you're absolutely right. They're not very readable. Completely right. It does look kind of cool, but maybe not so readable. You're right. I think it does look good, but maybe the background one needs to be faded a lot more. Oh, Emmanuel, you are in Portugal as well. Okay, if you're in Algarve, you're in the south. I'm in the north, probably, I guess, in like 5 hours drive away. Please send us some sun to Porto. So I can put that down as a suggestion. Let me do that. So this is the reviewing on a live stream. Let's break this up. Looks great. Some thoughts. And then we can say portfolio. And then we could do GitHub profile. We'll just be really quick on both of those because we haven't done this for anyone else. So I don't want to show favoritism, but as the person's here as well. So yes, this heading section headings are difficult to read with text on text. Suggest trying to make the background text closer to the background color to stand out less. Okay. But overall, it's really good. A little bit more about me. Okay. I always like a bit of code, which is good. It's not a screenshot as well, which is great. Yeah, the certificate showcase was really, really good. It was. I did like that too. I like how you got the your character on the left and then the GitHub character on the right, and this one's animated. It does look good, but it's good use of space. These are your links. Nice. Subtle, like grouping together like that. They're not social distancing. I'm just joking. My thoughts, if you can get those the same height, it will look better. Profile views, I don't think I've that good. I'm going to write some things down. Profile views are not, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of profile views. You're at 6,500. Nick can get you up to 7,000 in like a few seconds. Oh, very nice green squares. You've been busy, which is good. Very heavy on the commit side. A bit of code reviews. So you need to raise more issues and pull requests. You want to be balanced, really, because before you do a commit, you should raise an issue. After a commit, you should raise a pull request. Yes, you'll always have more commits because a pull request can be combined of multiple commits, but if you squash them, then it's kind of almost one-to-one for that. But you got some code reviews there, which is good because that's usually the one that's lacking the most. So great to see that. But yeah, I think it all looks good. You've got a link, you've got Twitter. Yeah, make use of those possible. And you're part of GitHub, so yes, definitely. Beautiful Porto. Yeah, it's so cool. Well, it's wet and cold at the moment, but it's going to be beautiful in a few days' time. Learned about saved replies today. Do check them out. You can sort of add a template to issue and yes, they came out a while ago, but I haven't used them either, actually, to be honest. Where is it? Here we go. Saved replies. I haven't used them, but they are there. I should probably make more use of them too. So thank you, Akshu, for the reminder. Oh, and Nick agrees. Awesome. It's good to see people are using it because you didn't really hear about it that much. And I knew it was there, but just I copy and paste. But sometimes it's not always convenient. So yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, good profile. Looks good. I mean, if these were always open, I would say it takes up too much space. But as they default close, doesn't take up too much space, so that's good. And I like the bio and description. I think it looks good. I should give you one more constructive criticism, but I can't. I think it looks great. Yeah, great work. Only one for each. Okay, next one. Oh, let me copy this. I need this. How are we doing on time? We've been going for an hour. Okay, next one. I swear page 4 is growing. Oh, nice. Nick made theirs open source. Love that. Love open source. That's great. Let's open that and see. Issue templates. Here we go. So let's have a look. Which section is it in, Nick? It won't be issue templates, will it? Open for contribution. GitHub, reply templates. Oh, you have got them here. Okay. It is reply templates. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so you have got good first issue. View the template. Nice. Okay, I need to have a proper look at this later on. Looks good. Very, very cool. Okay, we have a project to look at next. Okay, let me paste this in here. And then I can share the link so I don't forget before someone shouts at me. Oh, actions are down again. Actions hasn't been... Actions been having a few issues recently. I think the last live stream and the one before, they also had issues as well. So... yeah, something, hopefully they'll get sorted soon. The ops team at GitHub must be under a lot of pressure at the moment. Okay, let's have a look. First impressions, looks good. One tag. I think the tag's a little bit old. How many commits? Oh, only one commit since then. Okay, so it's not it's old in terms of time, but not old in terms of project kind of moving along. Let's have a look. Yes, so as Nick mentions, it's part of their ever-growing... oh, wrong one. That's not your project. It's Nick Community. Nick Carrigan. There we go. So as Nick mentioned, it's their ever-growing notes. So what I suggest is you follow Nick on GitHub. Nick's at 242. Let's get Nick a lot higher. Follow Nick on GitHub, and you get to see what Nick is up to and sharing their notes and all those awesome things. So this is Nick's profile. Always looks good. And those green squares are over 11,000. That's crazy. Okay. Right, so first impressions, branches, low number, I think it looks good. Releases 1, but project hasn't moved along that much, so it's not an issue. Description, link, topics, really good. Download, stars and forks I don't think are needed, but there's space for it, so you can leave it there. It's got a license. Installing. Looks good. Diagram as well, nice. Like that. To do, so I think you could do that with issues really. Do they use issues at top? Let's have a look. They do seem to be using issues. Suggest moving the to-do list to the 2 issues, which they might have done already. Are they using pull requests, I guess? Yeah, so they're using pull requests. Actions, they are using actions as well, nice. If they're not using the wiki, I suggest they remove it. They have removed the packages, which is good. Suggest removing wiki if not used. Okay. What else? Insights, community, no code of conduct, no contributing file, no issue template. Those are probably the main ones. So suggest having code of conduct. What was the other one? Contributing file, and issue template. I want to copy that link in so they can see it. Otherwise, it looks good. Follow Nick, follow Nick. Exactly. Everyone's saying follow Nick. If you hadn't, drop a thumbs up on the stream. Absolutely. Everyone, we've been going for over an hour. I'm probably going to call it a day here. I know we haven't done as much as I had wanted to because we have still on 4 pages. But yeah, I think I tested out StreamYard. It's interesting. Let me know what you thought about it. I think it's easy to bring up the chat messages, which is quite good. And I think I can do this as well. And then you can see the picture behind. Okay, so I probably want to hide that as well. Yeah, so I need to kind of work on some overlays. I'll probably get Karuna's help for that. Really great skills in that area. But I really enjoyed geeking out with you today. It feels like we haven't geeked out in ages. And we will do some more geeking out very, very soon. Don't forget, we have our community public speaking Discord audio only call tomorrow. The community organize it. I try and come and say hello, but tomorrow I'm at this weekend I'm at the Hydrangea hack, so I might not be able to come and say hello, but I will try. But they community organize it. They do an amazing job, super inclusive. They really support and help each other. I love coming in and listening to people's stories. So do also go and join in on that as well. It's a great way to practice your public speaking, and they're so supportive and give you feedback. Nick, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Is StreamYard free? They do have a free version, but where you've got my chibi at the top right, they will put their logo. I think you're limited to 720 rather than 1080. And there's a few limitations in terms of customizations that you can do. But the customizations in general is quite basic. You can't do as much as you could with, say, vMix or Ecamm or something like that. Yes. So it's free, but with limitations. Thank you so much for the positive feedback, everyone, that you enjoyed the stream. Any suggestions, leave a comment or in the live stream afterwards, not in the chat because I will forget, but if you leave it in a comment I can refer back to it, or on Discord. But I'm really glad you all enjoyed it. I had so much fun as well, and yes, I look forward to geeking out with you all again soon. Karuna, do try and join if guests. I won't fire you. Okay, I won't fire you this time, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone sharing their projects. We didn't do a kind of shout out in the stream in terms of let's have a look at your profiles for the people I hear and pick some at random. So hopefully you forgive me, and we'll do that next time, I promise. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate it, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to chatting to you all on Discord. Hopefully you've all got the Discord link, but let me just share it just in case if you haven't. I'll catch you on Discord between live streams and video. All is forgiven. Okay, awesome. We're going to make some improvements from this. We're going to do ready. We'll get all that working and so forth. I'll bring this up here. Bring my own comments up. There we go. Have a great weekend, everyone. And let me see if I can bring up a holding page. I think I just removed myself from the stream and just put a holding page up. Let me see. Yeah, I will catch you all soon. Bye.